in Grand Junction, guys, for the Fisher's Farm LLC Retirement Auction. This is one of two 3x3 Hesston balers that we're going to have on this sale. You can see this is a 4760. Wanted to give you a quick walk around with the video. Maybe that'll help you guys see this baler a little bit better and let you have a better feel for what this baler is. Now, Art's telling me we've got 30,000 bales on this baler. That's what the monitor shows. We will get a picture of the monitor and with the bale count on it so you guys can see it, but I wanted to get up close on a few things because there are some defects I want to point out on this little baler. Okay, so first, when you look down in here, like on the wind guards, you can see, you guys can see the edges of those wind guards have been ground off from the teeth. It's little things like that that I want to be able to point out to you guys, because I don't want to represent this as a really clean, shiny baler when it isn't. So I wanted to also show you here, you can see there's some rust on this. Now, Art was just telling us that his dad bought this baler as a backup to the 4755 and then never really used it for 4 or 5 years. And then Art got this little baler going and used it after that. Now, guys, I am not going to guarantee that bale count. That may be what the monitor says, but you need to use your own judgment as to whether or not you think this is a 30,000 bale baler or not, because it definitely has some points that are showing some wear. I'm just going off what the bale count says. So you can see a little bit of wear on that bracket there where the PTO goes through right there. And this does take the small 1000 shaft, if you guys can see that. I hope you can. So we'll walk around here a little bit, and I'll try to point out anything that I see that I know of, guys. So you can see we're missing a shield here on this side of the baler, and then you can also see that they've put a little brace on this shield here on the outside. So let me see if I can open this up. Not sure how that... There we go. So if you'll forgive my ignorance on some of this stuff, guys, I've not been around the big balers a whole lot. Looks like they've actually put a new chain on here relatively a while back. So I just want to show you some of the sprockets, the chains, the bearings, that kind of stuff, so you can look at it here, guys. The stuffer forks in the pre-chamber stuffer chamber, they look good. I don't see anything in there that catches my eye that I see would be a cause for concern, but you can see some of that surface rust right there where they've let some hay sit on here, and again, you can see it up here that there is indeed some surface rust. Now, when I look at the rails and the bearings on the plunger, the rails and the bearings, I don't see anything too extraordinary. I do see a little wear right here on the back of this rail right here, so I wanted to point that out to you guys. You can kind of look up in there if that helps you guys any. All the twine that's in it, we're just going to leave in it, guys. And as far as tires go, I'd say that tire has probably 70% rubber left on it. The tire's pretty good. Now, he's kind of blocked it up so that it didn't just sit on the tires and weigh it down, guys. That's the only reason it's sitting up on blocks. Don't let that get you guys nervous about anything. But same thing, you can look here, you see a few spots of rust where it's been outside. It has not been shedded, so I don't want to represent it that way as a shedded baler. Get back here on the accumulator. The tires are average, guys. I'd say they got 30 or 40% left on the tires. You can see a little weld right here on this brace on the accumulator, and there's another one right there. So again, I am not going to represent this as a super clean 4760, guys. It isn't. It's an average 4760 in my opinion. You can see a few things here on the back. And same thing, you know, your tires are 20 or 30% over here probably on the accumulator. So let me shoot a little shot up here in the bale chamber for you. Now, I will say this bale chamber looks good. I don't see a lot of rust on it. I mean, you see surface rust, guys, but this thing's not all corroded and ate out. You know, it's in good shape. The bale chamber looks to be in good shape. So we're gonna climb up on top here. Bear with me while I climb up the ladder here, guys. I want to show you that. If you guys can see that, I hope you can. You can see a little weld right there. When we get up here on top, you can see some surface rust. Just want to, this little baler is what it is, guys. I want you to hopefully be able to see on these videos kind of what it is you're looking at. Now, as far as the knotters go, knotters look to be in good shape. It looks like they've probably replaced some of this stuff fairly recently, because look, the paint's not even wore off some of those gears. I don't see anything up here that's too concerning, guys. Again, you can see a little surface rust where some hay's been on there, but I think the knotters look like they're in good shape. I'll just lean over here real quick so you can see. I don't see anything up here that's too significant, too concerning about rust in regards to rust, but there's sure enough a little bit of rust on this here and there, guys. So we're gonna go back down here. Let me look at the needles. There's your needles there, guys. I think everything's threaded through like it should be. It's got him a little spotlight there so we can see his needles when he's baling at night. See all your twine boxes. It's got your Lincoln Auto Lube right here, guys. Looks like we've had some material right in here that probably should have been cleaned out. And again, see some surface rust up in here in these areas, guys. Bearings and rails, when you look at it, that's kind of what we're seeing there. And again, I don't know that a 30,000 bale baler would show that amount of wear. I honestly don't know, guys. Those gears look good. That chain looks okay. So I see points of wear on this baler that make me pause and say maybe it's not a 30,000 bale baler. And then I see other things that maybe it's stuff that they've replaced or repaired. And I just honestly don't know, guys. The bottom line is I can't guarantee it, and we're not gonna guarantee it. I wanted to give you the best look I could at the baler, and I hope that I've done that. So again, this will be a live auction in Grand Junction on the 26th of February with online bidding through Equipment Facts. If you have any other questions on this stuff, guys, give myself or Art a call. I've got his number on all the listings. You'll see my number on it. So let us know if there's anything else you want to see on this equipment, and we'll sure try to get it for you, okay? Thank you.